Hello and welcome to this video. Special welcome to those who are new to the channel, and if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and press the bell icon so that you can get notifications about new videos, upcoming videos on my channel. So as we were discussing match match keyword, I was supposed to make video on destructuring of data types using match like tuples or arrays, but since we had not covered tuples and arrays, here is the video on tuples. After this I'll make a video on arrays. So a tuple in Rust is a heterogeneous type. It is not homogeneous, it is heterogeneous. That is, it can contain elements of differing types. For example, long tuple here has 1 which is of type U8, 2 which is of type U16, 3 of type U32, 4 of type U4, U64, minus 1 of IH type signed integer. These U types are unsigned integers. Minus 2 of 16-bit integer, minus 3 of 32-bit integer, minus 4 of 64-bit, and 2 floats. One is F32 type, another is 64-bit type, 0.1 and 0.2, followed by a character A and a boolean value. So you can print the tuples first value like this and second value like this. We can try to print the third value like this. So you can use indexing to print this. Okay, 0.0, 0.1, 0.2. Alright, you can make tuples of tuples. For example, 1, 2, 2 are part of one tuple, and 4, minus 1 and minus 2 are part of other tuple. We have printed it. Note that to print these kind of tuples, you have to use the debug print statement like this. Okay, but long tuples more than 12 elements cannot be printed using debug statement, because if you print this, it will give you a compilation error. Similarly, tuple can be used to swap two elements of different types. For example, you have a tuple of type I32 bool which contains two values, 1 and true, and we call reverse this tuple, and the reverse pair will be given here. So you destructure the tuple into two variables, one integer and one boolean, and then create a new tuple where boolean is first and int param is second, and the tuple is reversed. Similarly, you can create one element tuples, but the element must be followed by a comma so that we can differentiate them from a literal surrounded by parentheses. Tuples can also be destructured to create bindings. For example, consider this tuple 1, hello, 4.5 and true. We can destructure them into 4 variables A, B, C, D, and then those values can be separately printed. Similarly, you can have a structure which is a tuple kind of thing. Okay, so here we have a matrix which contains 4 F32s. So we can create a matrix of with 4 elements, 1.1, 1.2, 2.1, 2.2. So let's see this program in action. So long tuple's first value is 1, second value is 2, third value is 3. Tuple of tuple was printed, pair was printed, reversed pair was printed. We had one tuple element, and the second element is just an integer. This is just an integer without a comma. Okay, and then we had the 4 element tuple which was destructured and ABCD was printed, and then we have the matrix tuple 1.1, 1.2 and so on. So whenever you need to create a sequence of heterogeneous values, you can use tuple, but the use cases of such heterogeneous elements, grouped elements, are far and few between. It's not that they are entirely useless, but the uses are very few in nature, and that is why one of the reasons that you will find that there are very few uh, library functions dedicated to them. Not this, just tuple. So if you look, not just by example, this one. So if you see, then the trait implementations are there for extension, but not a lot of functions are there. They're not methods dedicated to this. Okay, like string, we had lots of methods dedicated to them. Tuples don't have lots of methods dedicated to them. There are certain things there. For example, if you want, I can let you, we can study some of the trait functions. Extend is there. For example, suppose there is a tuple which contains two vectors, two elements, the first two elements of the vector. Okay, and then we extend this with these values. All right, then the tuple would look like tuple 0.0246. Tuple 1 will become 1357. So there are two vectors 0 and 1, and the tuple is made from them, and then it is extended by 3 more tuples. So this is the latest structure. Similarly, you can have nested tuples and you can extend those also. So that is one example for tuples. You see that standard library also does not contain many examples on tuples. So I'll stop this video here. Tuple is very simple in Rust, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. So traits we will go on later. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and found it useful. If so, please like the video, share it as much as on social media, and let me know in the comment box what do you think about this entire playlist, and let's interact together and let's discuss how we can make it even better. I will welcome your ideas and suggestions and criticism. So please you make use of the comment box and speak your mind. Thanks a lot for watching. Happy programming.